I'm Denise Bowler and I'm the Secondary and Post-16 Coordinator at the Whitworth. For Transfomers, I'm researching into gender participation in the arts, so looking at how both male and females engage and want to engage within the arts. What is it that motivates people to want to study art? If there's been any influence due to changes in the curriculum, for example the compulsory EBAC that's been introduced, and whether it's something that is just within art galleries or whether it's something that people are recognising within museums, whether it's to do with the region, all those sorts of questions really. So it's a really nice opportunity to get to understand a little bit more about what drives young people today. Basically, the gallery had just reopened and we had this brilliant opportunity to develop a new learning programme. And when I had groups come in, it was really apparent to me that there was more than 50% of the group were girls and there were very few male students, so it sort of started to bring alarm bells. And then we have Whitworth Young Contemporaries, which is led by young people, and we were interviewing for the artists. And again, I noticed that with all the applicants, there was about over 100, that most of them were female again. The real issue of why it's important for me is that we're going to end up with girls that are really educated within the arts and visually literate, and potentially not young men.
I think men are less likely to come to art galleries, probably because of general age-old sexist issues. I think young men feel like expressing themselves and being overtly creative is seen as more of a feminine thing to do. I think that has a lasting effect in terms of their ability to be creative and their ability to express themselves with different tools other than the sports and things which are traditionally handed to young men, I think.
People are thinking a little bit more about equality within education. So I see it as an ongoing research. It's not just about Transfomers. That has been the catalyst, which has been brilliant. But I hope that it's going to shift the way that I think about engaging with my audiences, you know, schools and colleges and young people as well. So I'm hoping that when I start planning that, which will be around April time, that I will have had at least several discussions and encounters with schools in the region, in the rest of the UK, so that they can then give me ideas for how best to engage young people, both genders. I think galleries are very much about life. They're a great resource. I would hate to think that only girls felt comfortable enough to be able to access galleries.